Okay, here we are discussing some previous year's question from the chapter Principles of Inheritance up to where we taken. Okay, first question is, in his classic experiments on pea plants, Mendel did not use. We know that Mendel uses 7 pairs of contrasting characters. Okay, in this, which one he didn't use? The first option is seed shape, next is flower position, next one seed color, and the next one is pod length. Okay, we know that pod length is the right one. Okay, but he didn't choose pod length, he just analyzed pod shape, inflated or constricted. So that is the correct answer. Got it? Next question. During the experiments, Mendel called genes by the term traits, factors, characters, qualities. We know that Mendel did not know about gene. He called it as a factors. Clear? The experimental material in Mendel's experiment was pea plant that we know. Here it is given the scientific name. First one is Pisum sativa. Next one is Oryza sativa. Next third one is Mirabilis jalapa. And the fourth option is none of this. Okay. In this Pisum sativa means pea plant. Oryza sativa means our rice. Mirabilis jalapa means 4 o'clock plant, and none of this. So the correct answer is Mirabilis jalapa. Fourth question is, a character which is expressed in a hybrid. A character which is expressed in a hybrid is called dominant, recessive, codominant, epistatic. Okay, a character which is expressing. So expressing characters are known as dominant one. Characters expressing characters are known as dominant. The character which is suppressed, that is known as recessive. And what is codominant? Codominant means there is no dominant or no recessive. Equal chance for appearing. Okay, what is epistasis? Phenotypic expression is occurred by the action of more than one gene. Clear it is? So codominant and epistasis deviation from Mendelian inheritance. Fifth question. Mendel selected Pisum sativum for his experimental investigations among various plants available in the monastery garden. Okay, which of the following can be reason for this? You know that Mendel is a priest. Okay, the options are: it has short life cycle, it has distinctive contrasting traits like tall and dwarf plant, it easily undergoes self-pollination. All of this. There are so many cases, so many reasons for why Mendel chooses pea plant. The reasons are they having short life cycle and they have a distinctive contrasting traits like tall and dwarf plant, and it is easily undergo self-pollination. So above the three options are correct. So our option is D. The D means all of these, all the options are correct. Okay. Next question. Mendel conducted hybridization experiments on garden pea for how many years? Okay. 7 years, 5 years, 6 years, 4 years. The correct answer is 7 years. Next question. In Mendel's 7 contrasting traits of pea, total number of colors tested by him was the total number of colors tested by him was how much colors? 4 colors. Okay, in case of flower and in case of the seed color. So 4 color he totally identified in this contrasting traits of pea plant. Next question. Among the 7 pairs of contrasting traits in pea plant as studied by Mendel, number of traits related to flower, pod and seed are respectively. So they are giving an option. The option for option A 2, 2, 2. Option B 2, 2, 1. Option C 1, 2, 2. And option D 1, 1, 2. So the question is, how many among the 7 pairs of contrasting characters? Among the 7 pairs of contrasting characters, in case of flower, pod and seed, how many characters Mendel discussed? So the answer is in each one, in flower and pod and seed, he discussed or he identified or studied 2 characters. So the option is A. A is the correct one. Okay. The 9th question is, some of the dominant traits studied by Mendel were round seed shape, constricted pod shape and axial flower position. And option B, green pod color, inflated pod shape and axial flower position. Yellow seed color, violet flower colored and yellow pod color. Axial flower position, green pod color and green seed color. The question is some of the dominant traits studied by Mendel were. Okay, dominant trait means the character which are expressing. Okay, so the dominant traits are green pod color, inflated pod shape, and axial flower position. Okay, when I am taking class, I gave you, I strictly strictly instructed that each color, which one is dominant and which one is recessive. So the correct answer is green pod color, inflated pod shape, and axial flower position. These three are the dominant characters. Okay, the color based contrasting traits in 7 contrasting pairs studied by Mendel in pea plant were the same repeating question. Okay, so the answer is 4. Next question. Mendel was successful in discovering the principles of inheritance as he took pea plant for his experiments. He did not encounter linkage between the genes for the characters he considered. He had an in-depth knowledge on hybridization. He was a famous mathematician. Okay, so which was the correct answer? He did not encounter linkage between the gene for the characters he considered. So it is a deviation from the Mendelism. Clear? Next question. Which of the following is correct about Mendel's statement? He chooses 7 pair characters or 7 traits. It is next one. In 7 pairs of contrasting characters in pea plant studied by Mendel, the number of flower-based character was. The number of flower-based character was option 1. Option A 1, option B 2, option C 3, option D 4. The correct answer is option B 2. The organisms chosen by Mendel to explain the laws of inheritance. The organism chosen by Mendel, okay, to explain the laws of inheritance. Only Mendel conducted his experiments in Pisum sativum. Next question. Mendel used the plant. The same question, repeating question. Okay. The Mendel used the plant Pisum sativum. Clear it is. Then the next question is. A tall true breeding garden pea plant is crossed with a dwarf true breeding garden pea plant. When F1 plants were self, the resulting genotype were in the ratio of 3:1, that means tall is to dwarf, 3:1 dwarf is to tall, 1:2:1 tall homozygous, tall heterozygous and dwarf, 1:2:1 tall heterozygous, tall homozygous and dwarf. Okay, when this is same as monohybrid cross. When we are cross pollinating this one, we get in F2 generation we getting the result 1:2:1 tall homozygous, tall heterozygous, and the dwarf one. Clear it is. So phenotypic ratio is 3:1 and the genotypic ratio is 1:2:1. 1:2:1. Okay, in case of dihybrid ratio, the phenotypic ratio is 9:3:1. And the genotypic ratio is 1:2:1, 2:4:2, 1:2:1. Okay, these are the sample questions we discussed here. I gave you some homework questions related to this chapter, both descriptive and also I am giving the entrance based questions. Okay, so do it carefully. Okay, we need all your cooperation for a better result. Thank you.